We are back in the studio after last week. If you just joined us, we did a charity event last week here in Minneapolis, St. Paul that we do with our radio station every year called Project Down and Dirty. We also let you guys know that you could donate. So we want to thank everybody who donated and also supported us with encouraging comments on this channel when normally you just get celebrity gossip. So thank you so much for supporting us.
Absolutely. And I know a number of you did donate. So thank you, because we got some emails to let us know. And I appreciate that. We all do, because it really does help out an organization called Bridging. If you want to learn more about it, just check the description from today's show or some of the shows last week. I think Wednesday through Friday's shows. Anyway, we had some snafus, so thanks for sticking with us. I think one day's episode didn't go up because we had some technical difficulties, but we're back on track. We're back in the studio. Like and subscribe, please, and thanks.
And if you missed the performance, if you didn't buy the ticket to watch the live show of us dancing, you can still do that. We'll put that in the description as well.
Charity. Yep.
Exactly. Yes. So we're back. We're back on track. What do you got, Mike?
We are back. We are back. We are excited to dive into some of these juicy bits of gossip with the names left out. Let's get started with this first one here. They keep leaking that they're happy for each other publicly, but every time this longtime A-list actress or her B-list ex are seen out and about with their new, younger love interests, the other immediately makes a call to the paparazzi to respond with one of their own. They keep leaking that they're happy for each other publicly, but every single time this longtime A-list actress or her B-list ex are seen out and about with their new, younger love interests, the other immediately makes a call to paparazzi and responds with one of their own.
Okay.
So the
A-list
ex
couple.
A-list actress and a B-list ex.
Okay.
So we're probably going to know the actress more readily.
Definitely.
But they're both actors.
No.
Oh, he's a celebrity.
I just have him listed as a B-list ex.
B-list ex. Is he a sports person?
No.
His identity to us is spouse of?
Well, he's B-list spouse of, so that's one of the biggest reasons why we know him. But he also has
like a reality show or something.
He has a little celebrity in his own right.
Okay. Maybe comes from a family with money?
He might. I guess I don't know his background.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go back to the woman then.
The actress, I would say, is she like an Academy Award winning actress?
I don't think she's ever won an Academy Award.
Has she been? No, you don't have to check. Has she been in a franchise?
She has been in a franchise.
Do we know her specifically for like a role, or
I wouldn't say that at all. No.
Okay.
A lot of
all around great actress.
Okay. Is this like a Reese Witherspoon?
It is not.
Jim Toth?
It is not.
Let's see here.
Okay. So, and we would see that, and so she's got a younger man right now.
She got a younger man, correct?
Is that younger man famous?
Yes.
Oh. Celebrity?
He's just a B-list.
Well, no, so that's this younger man, I would say, that was the ex, is the B-list ex.
But she's with a new man.
Oh, okay. So there are 4 people here.
Well, we didn't bring them up. The blind item is just we keep leaking that they're happy for each other publicly, but every time this long-time A-list actress or her B-list ex are seen out and about with their new, younger love interests, in which case, if you want to try to get those two, you can. I don't know his love interest, but I do know her love interest. They immediately make a call to the paparazzi to respond with one of their own.
Okay. So this is, have we talked about them in the past when they were together as a publicationship?
We talked about them together, and I will say ex, I mean, they were married for a long time.
Okay.
And
we would know this couple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she's a famous actress who's been in a franchise.
Famous actress, been in a franchise. Yes, she has been in a superhero franchise.
She's a superhero. Was she a superhero herself?
She was a superhero herself. Do not get too hung up on that, though.
Okay.
It was not one of the mainstream superhero, more recent franchises.
So she was like
She was in one of the
Thundercats.
OG, less
like Halle Berry?
like that, sure. But
Like
not
Storm?
that.
Okay. Not X-Men?
Not X-Men.
Okay.
Kim Cattrall.
You're in the right universe, but I guess
Okay.
wrong, kind of.
That's normal for me.
Not Kim Cattrall, no.
Kim Basinger.
Nope.
Kim.
Where are you getting Kim from? Does it have to be a Kim?
No, I was just trying to make
Going
a joke
through
at
all
this
the
point.
Kims.
Like, I'm
I'll
just
tell
going
you
to go
right
through
now,
all
it's
the
not a
Kims.
Kim. So if we're going to go
Kim
name by name,
Novak.
it might take a while. I will say this person, not only did they have success acting, they also had a lot of success after acting.
Oh, like, it's not Gwyneth Paltrow, is it?
No, but you're absolutely starting to get on the right
So
track.
she has a lifestyle brand?
Yep.
Oh, is it like Megan Fox?
Nope.
Jessica Biel?
Nope.
Jessica Alba?
Yep.
Oh, good guess.
And her ex.
Cash Warren?
Cash him outside. How about that? According to
Bahad
the blind
Bahabi.
items, you can cash him outside. And when you do, she's going to respond with a paparazzi stroll of her own. She, by the way, is dating. Do you remember? Speaking of superheroes,
Oh, darn it. Yeah.
he's in the Marvel universe. His name is Danny Ramirez.
Okay.
He is was most notably also on Top Gun Maverick. But according to the blind items, they can keep leaking how happy they are for each other. But every time Jessica Alba or Cash Warren are seen out and about with their new younger love interest, the other has to immediately make a call to the paparazzi and be sure to respond with one of their own.
You know, part of the reason why I'm just going to give ourselves excuses, this might have been so hard is because all the celebrities, right? Like, I just feel like they'll use those paparazzi moments as often as they humanly can.
By the way, I wear his underwear.
Did you pay for it?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Did you buy him in an auction?
I didn't know they were his.
Does he have his own brand of
He has
underwear?
his own brand of underwear.
What's it called?
I think it's That's not Den of Thieves. It's something, a pair of thieves.
A pair of thieves. I do too.
Yeah, that's his underwear. That's his brand.
Cash Warren. It is?
Yeah, so you're supporting.
They sell that at Target.
You're supporting Cash Warren.
You guys are
Pair
sharing.
of thieves. I could be
you
wearing
wear
them
the
right
same
now.
Kind of underwear.
I assume I'm wearing the boxer brief variety. I doubt that's what
You're both
going
wearing
with.
thongs. It's fine, Mike.
He is the co-founder of that brand. I did not know this until it came up.
I've
recently.
never heard of this brand of undies. Mm-hmm. What's the...
It's nice. It's the material's nice. It's
I love the material.
They have cute patterns.
I was in a golf shop and needed underwear before a trip, and this was the only one that was available. So I was like, I'm just going to, rather than making another stop, I'll just grab these random brand I've never heard of before called Pair of Thieves. And
looks like their mascot is a bear with a mask on.
He's pretty cute.
All right,
so there you go. By the way,
we learned something, you guys.
Wow.
Put what kind of underwear you wear in the comments.
do it.
Are you wearing celebrity underwear?
And
drop a note in the comments.
And Cash Warren, we normally like to default to Jessica Alba because we love her more. But I mean, if Pair of Thieves wants to sponsor the podcast, let us
yes, please.
Oh, right. 2 out of 3
we'll give
of
you
us wear them.
a discount code.
2 out of 3 blinded by the item hosts recommend Pair of Thieves. I can hear it now. All right, let's keep rolling on with another blind item here. This is basically a scheduled quarterly release at this point, but yet another PR professional was tired of not being listened to and being berated by this A-list celebrity, which is why they decided, like many before them, they just couldn't take it anymore. This is basically a scheduled quarterly post at this point, but another PR professional was tired of not being listened to and being berated by this A-list celebrity, which is why they decided, like many before them, they couldn't take it anymore.
Is this somebody who, well, I mean, it is. I know what this is. I'm just trying to stall here because...
I know nobody will have thoughts about this one, which is why I'm excited about it.
A lot of thoughts will be had.
Okay. Yeah.
You know who it is?
I mean, I was going to guess Britney, but...
Nope.
No. I think this is someone who has a history of rubbing the people who work for her the wrong way.
Oh, Meghan Markle.
PR professionals, because according to the, and this is actually isn't even according to the blind items, this is true. She has just lost her 10th PR person. in a row here because
You guys.
according to the blind, or again, not according to the blind items, but I guess the blind items are insinuating that this person was basically tired of not being listened to, tired of being yelled at by Meghan Markle, which is why she decided to leave after just a few months, just like so many before.
This is a
her
common
did.
story.
We've literally done this 4 months ago when this person was hired, or in June, this person was hired. Right before that, we had this exact same story. After 3 months, their previous head of communications, left as well.
It says Emily Robinson, who joined Harry and Meghan's Archwell team in June, previously worked at Netflix as a senior director of publicity.
Oh, wow.
Left after just 4 months.
You know, they seem to make mistakes a lot with PR. Like, oh, the wine comes out on the date of Diana's death.
Yep.
Just things like that where it's like, why wouldn't you know that? Why? So I think she gets in her own way. And I'm just speaking about Meghan right now. She probably has advice that she just doesn't take. You know, and she's like, no, I want to do it this way. Because there's the common denominator is her. I mean, you can't have 10
she's
people
difficult to
quit.
work with. I mean, some people just are. And like, you got to own it. I don't know because I have no insider knowledge. I will say in this article, it says a spokesman for the Sussexes said to Hello magazine, Ms. Robinson oversaw project-based work for a very successful season of With Love and additional support for the production company. She did an excellent job and completed these projects with great success.
Oh, nice. That's very flowery.
They said that she left on good terms.
Okay.
But, you know, I don't know.
Which I'm pretty sure is the exact same thing they said about the last person who left.
Yeah, this,
after
I mean,
just 3 months.
just
of
cut
to
and
be
paste, you
fair,
keep putting a
this
different
is a
name in.
story that has been going on since they were in the royal family still. Yeah. Like that they were having a hard time keeping people on staff, right?
Mm-hmm. 100%.
And maybe here's the other, misogyny. Maybe Harry's a little difficult to work for.
Yep.
Quite possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, they always use Meghan, but a lot of these people are working for both of them. So we can't always assume it's just Meghan.
Right.
But it's more fun, too.
Well, in the comments, like and subscribe.
So like I said, I'm sure nobody's got thoughts on this one, but let us know what you're thinking in the comments.
Be nice. Though.
Do indeed like and subscribe. There's a notification bell right there. Hit that, and then when we go live with our premiere, you'll get a little notification that we are indeed alive with our premiere every single day. It's Blinded by the Item. Let's keep rolling on.
Yeah.
With another one. Because of all the recent illegal gambling stuff, this A-plus list athlete has the microscope on him and his involvement. He will be fine on that, but for some reason, women have also used this as an opportunity to come forward to say that he cheated on his wife with them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been well known for years that he has a wide open marriage. He has done this in every city he's ever made a stop in.
Oh.
Because of all the recent illegal gambling stuff, this A-plus list athlete has been under the microscope about his involvement. He's going to be fine on that stuff, but for some reason, women have used this as an opportunity to come forward and say that they cheated or that he cheated on his wife with them. That's been happening for years, and it's wide openly known that they've got an open marriage, and he has done this in every city he's ever made a stop in. So, anything about this gambling stuff that's being spoke of?
I don't know about recent gambling stories, other than I've heard there's a lot of, like, I watched this somehow during Project Down and Dirty. I think it's because we were in a hotel, and I turned on the news, and there's like a whole thing about, like, you can like bet on the most bizarre sports things, like how many, I don't know. I don't even want to try to make it sound like I know what I'm talking about. But I didn't hear about a specific athlete in particular. The only athlete whose A-list that I've ever heard connected to gambling stories is through you, Mike, when you gave me like the whole rundown of Shohei Ohtani.
That's a really good guess.
But not.
It's not this particular sport. And there's a whole other.
Is it basketball?
This is basketball.
Okay. That's, I think, the context I heard this story about, but I wasn't paying attention clearly enough to hear a person's name.
So A-plus list athlete in the world of basketball with a wide open marriage.
So somebody who's still playing?
Yep.
And that would be, I'm trying to think of my basketball stars.
I don't think he's married.
Who's that?
Karl Anthony Towns.
No.
He's with Jordan Woods.
He's with Jordan Woods.
Okay.
Last we know.
He's an A+ list basketball player?
A++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++ Nope, he's still playing.
Oh, okay.
But he's the only one who's compared to the guy you were about to guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's the GOAT in basketball?
Yeah. But
Michael Jordan.
And who always has the discussion that still is playing as maybe the only guy who could rival him. And there's always
LeBron James?
According to the blind items, because of all the recent gambling stuff, LeBron James is under the microscope about his involvement, and we'll get to some of that here in a second. But he's going to be just fine on that. But for some reason, women have used this as an opportunity to come forward and say, hey, LeBron cheated on his wife with me. And little did they know that that's been happening for years, and it's very well known. They have a wide open marriage. He's done this in every single city he's ever made a stop in.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why would that incentivize these gambling things? Why you'd be like, you know what?
Maybe just because LeBron
Piling on?
He's, despite his fame level and being literally in the conversation for the greatest basketball player of all time, he is squeaky clean. He's been with his wife since they were 16 and has really been able to kind of steer clear of controversy throughout the better
So now
part
that a
of his
little
career.
bit of controversy's out there, people are just like,
Yeah.
well,
it seems like that's the case. Again, I can't answer why people are going onto Reddit and saying these things, but a lot of women are coming forward on Reddit saying that, oh, no, yeah, I was with LeBron. But again,
I think I'm going to
Reddit.
do that.
it's kind of been like a wide open, like not so secret,
People knew.
known secret type of a thing. Yeah.
Ugh.
That they've got a wide open marriage.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if she's fine with it, so am I.
They've been together for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I will just say, as far as the other illegal stuff, y'all, the mob families are still around doing mob stuff because that blew my mind.
So this is okay. I'm glad you mentioned
Yes.
this. So this was the part of the story. I was like, what?
Yeah.
They started talking about the mob, and there was one mob guy they showed, and he had a mob name.
Yeah.
And then they had this whole discussion on mob names, and I was like, this just doesn't even seem like it's real. So can you just give a little thumbnail on what are the rando things that people can bet on that individual athletes? I think the implication is individual athletes can sort of throw things in a game.
Yeah, well,
because you can bet on the most mundane things in a game.
Yeah.
You can bet specifically that a certain player will hit a certain number of points. Now, I'm not going to speak of absolutely a place of authority here on this. These are a lot of some rumors. Again, we're unblinded by the item, so don't take anything I'm saying as this is facts.
You ain't CNN.
I will just say that it is believed that what happened is the FBI arrested up to 40 people tied to illegal activity around the world of NBA, and some of them had nothing to do with actually on the court of NBA. Like, for example, Chauncey Billups, who's the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, was arrested for his involvement in an illegal poker game where they had X-ray vision glasses. They had X-ray ability to read what cards were coming next out of the card chute.
That's real?
This is, and guess what? That was tied to the Genovese family, and they named 5 of these Italian mob families, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is still a thing?
Okay.
Holy cow.
Also, X-ray glasses are a thing?
Yeah, so what
I knew you were going to. Bradley's like, why don't I have them?
It's the cards. So the cards, there's certain glasses that you can actually look through. When you have the right type of glasses, you can see through the card. So when they're pulling it from a shoe, you can see, oh, the next card's going to be a 7. The next card's going to be a
That's
8.
so crazy.
Whatever the case may be. So
is that do you think my Meta Ray-Bans will do that?
I don't think so, but you can video people without them knowing. Well, a light comes on.
Can't, actually.
You got to put a little tape on it or something. But what they were doing is they were bringing in fish, is what they're called in the poker world. But this was actually a little step further because they knew they were going to win because they knew what was coming. They'd bring in these multiple millionaires and billionaires, and they'd be able to win tens of millions of dollars long term in these poker games. Now, you had that side of things. You also had a couple athletes that were actually arrested because they had some suspicious behavior around what you're talking about, Bradley. A guy says, oh, I need to hit 13 points to hit this threshold. A bunch of people bet under, and then I left the game after 3 quarters.
Yeah, because they'd say people would just pull a hammy and be like, oh, I can't do the rest of the game now.
And one of the biggest issues is a lot of the people that were involved on that side of things had lost a lot of money in the other world. Because that's where LeBron got drug into this. LeBron has hosted massive poker games and massive gambling parties with his friends for years, which, let's be honest, there's technically, yes, it's illegal if you're taking a rake, which I don't think he was. But you're just you're just having fun playing cards with your friends. Like, there's nothing illegal about that part of it. But what's happening is you're getting people that lose a lot of money in those games, and then they're making deals with shady people to try to get out of massive amounts of debt. And maybe are leaking information about how injured players are going into a finals game, or how
it influences people for sure.
It just seems like it's rife with opportunities to
definitely.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. But that is a little bit there. But apparently LeBron and these women coming out saying, "Oh, he's cheating on his wife with me." Get in line, according to the blind items.
Get in line.
Because you're not the first, and you certainly won't be the last. Let's keep rolling on, and let's stick with the world of athletes. I only bring up ones that you're going to know, so there's your first
I appreciate
clue.
that.
Speaking of former A-plus list athletes, everyone has been saying the same thing about this abusive one. Can't you afford to get a ride? Actually, and sadly, he cannot without going further in debt. He is broke.
Oh.
Speaking of former A-plus list athletes, everyone is saying the same thing about this abusive one. Can't you afford to get a ride? Actually, and sadly, he can't without going further in debt. He is broke. And, like, really broke.
Like, he needed a car because he was like...
He needed a ride.
He was beating people up and...
Well, no, those two stories are different from each other. He needed a ride for the most common reason people need a ride.
To get home.
At the end of the night.
Oh, drunk. Oh, yeah. Who just got a DWI? Yep. I just saw this.
Oh, yes.
How did you describe him
Former
again?
A-plus list athlete.
Former A-plus list athlete. Football player?
And an abusive one.
Yep. Yep. And his name is...
Also,
I can't think of his name.
A++ list, if you consider the...
Tom Brady?
Yeah. No, not... But Tom Brady was also in the news for something.
Yeah, okay.
He said the naughty word.
If you consider where we're located, an A++.
Oh, yes.
A-Rod?
No, it's...
football.
Not Adrian Peterson.
There we go.
And of course, abusive angle because of the horrific things that came about how he disciplined his children and things like that in the past. So according to the blind items, though, people are all saying the same thing about Adrian Peterson. Can he just afford to get a ride? Unfortunately and sadly, he can't without going further into debt. He is broke. So, I don't know.
That's depressing.
Gosh.
It's very depressing and very sad. This is the second time in the last 10 months he's been pulled over for driving while intoxicated.
Well, he has money to buy the liquor.
Apparently he's got that. And again, it's not that hard. I think the blind item a little tongue-in-cheek. It's not that... He's going to be paying a lot more money now because of the DWI than he ever would have paid for an Uber. But
it's always cheaper.
That's true. So there you go. Let's wrap up with one less depressing one here to finish things up.
Appreciate it.
And we'll also get away from the world of sports.
Thank God.
Months ago, we told you how bizarre it was for a school to bend over backwards to heap praise on an A-list actress/singer to get them to attend an event. Now that the project is not going as well as the A-plus lister or the A-lister was hoping, and that they're not going to be receiving the accolades they once thought they would, they decided to bail on said school.
Rude.
Months ago, we told you how bizarre it was for a school to bend over backwards to heap praise on an A-list actress/singer to get them to attend an event. Now that the project is not going as well as the A-lister thought it would, and she would not be receiving the accolades she thought she would, the A-lister has bailed on said school.
So were they going to do a concert at the school?
Not a concert. They're going to make an appearance.
Just make an appearance, okay. Or they weren't getting like an honorary...
Well, they kind of were.
Okay, degree?
Not a degree, sorry. Like an honorary... They were going to get an award.
Was it from the same state that they're from?
I have no idea. I don't think
Were you thinking?
No, it's definitely not, no.
Okay, I was just trying to nail down like if it was like Ole Miss or something.
But think of somebody who, an A-list actress/singer that had a project that maybe is not going to be getting them the accolades they once thought they would.
Oh. It's not like Ariana Grande or something, is it? So it's not Wicked related.
Long time.
It's not
A-list
Selena.
Actress/singer.
Okay.
Gaga.
Long time
Madonna.
singer actress Barbara Streisand.
Not that long time.
Okay.
somewhere in the middle between
That felt
Ariana Grande and
like
Barbara
you were calling
Streisand.
her old.
I'm not. I was just saying
dare
somewhere
you.
in between the two.
In between. Okay. Paula Abdul.
Closer to, well, I guess it's probably still right in the middle.
Were they child stars also?
Oh.
What you got, Bradley? No, they were not child stars.
Okay.
Somebody who likes
Sort of
accolades,
Yes.
who likes to be acknowledged for the amazingly talentedness that
Yeah.
she provides, even in her own marriage, and maybe didn't get it, and so that led to the end of her marriage. It's Jennifer Lopez.
Maybe had a brand new movie that she thought was
Yeah.
going to get her in the conversation for an Oscar, and it didn't.
Ooh.
Well, according to the blind items,
Kiss
and
of the
actually not
Sky
according to the
Woman.
blind items,
Kiss
the
of the goodbye
school,
career.
the like Savannah School of Arts and Dance or something, we're going to give
okay.
her that award and bring her to this big Savannah Film Fest. Well, her appearance has now been canceled.
Oh,
Kiss of the
bad.
Spider Woman.
That's a bummer for
It
those
is.
kids. Hey, if you haven't already done so, head to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Don't forget, we're also on the radio on MyTalk. You can download us wherever you get your podcast. Our YouTube channel is called
Blinded by the Item.
Blinded by the item.